Hello, my name is Samuel, and I'm going to show you guys how to blow dry an Afghan puppy for the first time. So this is my puppy Enoch. He's 14 months old and he got his first bath today. And so we're just going to go through blow drying him. I'm predominantly making this video for friends and puppy buyers from me, but I hope this helps other people. So the dryer I use is this one. I don't have the logo, it fell off. It's called the Flying Pig. It is a great dryer for a really good price. Some of the features I like about it: on the front here, you can regulate how much air pressure comes in and out with the knob there. You can have 3 heat settings: off, low, and high, and then this is the on-off button. So it has a lot of versatility. It also comes with a hose, or it comes with an actual arm for the adult Afghans or other drop coats. So for his first time, I'm just going to turn this to the lowest velocity setting there is and no heat. One hand on the puppy, other hand turns on the dryer. So he hasn't really noticed that it's here. Normally I'll start blow drying just like right in front of his feet. And they're going to be a little curious. Good boy. If they start to be really shy, just take it away and let him hear it with no pressure on them. If they're doing good, you can kind of introduce it to their feet. Good boy. So just going to pull it away. Blow it in front of him. Good boy. Awesome. Good boy. So when I'm doing this, I also have no nozzle. So this is just the open side of the hose. No nozzle at all. We want the lowest amount of pressure being pushed on these. Good boy. They don't really understand what a table is either, so make sure to hold on to them. Make sure to just keep a hold, because they will dive right off in a heartbeat. So they really don't understand the concept. My table's really tall because I'm really tall, so they have an even further fall from my table. Good boy, buddy. So what I'm doing is I'm essentially just giving them a belly rub, a back rub, letting them bite me, just whatever they want. Just give them lots of reassurance it's okay. You're gonna hit like armpits, you're gonna hit their back legs, things like that. It's gonna make like a whooshing noise. They might be scared of that, so just start again slow. Good boy. I'm gonna turn the heat on now, and I want to start drying him. So I'm just going in circular motion. Doesn't really matter if you go with the hair or away from the hair. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. So just let them know it's okay. Oh, yeah. It's alright. Good boy. Good boy. Great. He's doing really good. You can tell he's a little nervous. He's trying to run away. He's trying to cuddle. He's trying to do all of his defense mechanisms he's already learned. But we're just going to reassure him. He just has to kind of stand, sit, stand, whatever they're comfortable while we do this. And they don't have to be 100% dry on their first time. If they're having a really difficult time with this, just try to get a few good moments in there and then stop. It might take 5-6 baths for them to understand what we're doing. Other puppies, like this one, he's doing really great. He might be, perfect next time, or he might be horrible next time. So I can tell he's a little nervous. He wants to go. Be a little more careful up here, closer to the head. Always around the head, push the hose towards their butt. Don't have it facing up in the sky towards the head. And as you go up their neck, it's actually their ear canal too. So you're pressing air against their ear canal as you go up their neck. So be aware of that. They start to get a little nervous and shy, start pulling away. You may notice if you're an avid groomer, I'm not using the brush or comb or anything at this time. Right now I'm letting the air just force the hair apart. Try to get the base, the actual skin dry instead of focusing on the hair dry. This is coming out pretty good. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. You guys smell like chicken? Awesome. He's doing really good. I'm going to turn that off for a second, give him a break. Good puppy. Now, I train my Afghans to lay down. So this is an opportunity, if they're being really good, to maybe ask them to lay down. Just hold their legs, kind of roll with them, and lay your arm over them. Good boy. Good boy. Very gentle pressure. Mostly loves and scratches and pets. Good boy. You can let them look up. You just don't want them to try to jump up. Good boy. So just a few more seconds. Yay! Good boy, buddy. Yeah. So you're going to want to do that a few times. You know, we want to dry them. We want to teach them to lay down. We're going to ask a lot of them. And it might be over quite a few baths. It might be over just a few baths, depending on the dog. See, he's pretty much over this dryer. Like, he doesn't really care where it's at now. Still staying away from the face, though. But he's okay with it being on his ears, or in front of his ears, on his neck. Walking down the legs, getting those armpits. No. So if they start biting at it, don't like scold or anything, but do tell them no. So I have had some dogs that really turn out to be really aggressive, you know, dryer biters. So again, don't do anything to ruin this process, but you can say no. Good boy. So I really don't like using nooses on puppies, especially if they're not leash broke. Make sure they're very leash broke before you start putting a noose on them on the table. They need to know what that throat pressure is before you just string them up. So he's almost dry. I'm probably going to let him air dry for a little bit. But I am going to show you what I do with the brush and brush that I use. Stay here, please. And I'm just going in big circles. The dryer's facing directly at his body, big circles, just opening up that hair. Perfect. And I am going to ask him to stand, fix my towel. Take this time to start playing with their legs too. They won't even really realize what you're doing. And don't be perfect, but you can pick them up, you can move them, you know, practice stacking, practice touching their tail, you know, do things like that. This is the slicker brush that I use. It's a really soft brush. The tines are a little bit sharp, so you have to be careful with that, but, you know, these are really safe on a lot of coats. I'll try to find out where I got them. But what I do, I kind of just hold them against my body and very gently run up their legs. You can go with their hair, you can go against their hair, really doesn't matter at this stage. all we want to do is start getting the dogs used to being brushed. The biggest thing I hear is dogs are freaking out over being brushed. Very, very gentle. No pressure really. Just let it glide through their hair. That dryer should have opened up that hair. Do you think it's a toy, buddy? So we're going to ask him to stack a little bit again. I just always do this. Get them used to what we're going to show. Good boy. I'm not even going to get all of him brushed out, but I have a hold of him right here. So make sure you hold on every minute on this table. There he goes. He's relaxing. He doesn't even really care about the... Oh, you want it as a toy? Those monkeys. Monkey whiskers. Monkey whiskers. So cute. Awesome. Well, that's pretty much all I do for the puppies. Just make it a really good, happy experience for them. And if it takes 2, 3, 4 times before they get really comfortable, that's awesome. Hopefully your puppy's as good as this one was today. So awesome. Have a great day. Bye.